So, for this video,
That's true.
You have like a...
I literally told this it's a scam.
It's a scam. God, we are funny.
Yeah, we're funny. This is before alcohol. Oh god, okay.
Before alcohol, what does she do? Tries to remove part of her answers. You know, it's only gonna go up from here.
Hello, cheers, and welcome to Tipsy Book Talks. My name's Raeanne.
And I'm Taylor.
And today we're doing the alcohol book tag.
Yes, this is actually an original tag that we created. So we're actually going to tag a few people at the end of this, but stay tuned.
One of the many book tags that we have created, so let's go ahead and give it a try. Basically, what we did was we came up with all of the alcohols that we could think of, and we decided to describe them in the questions for each book.
This is so on brand for us. I don't think we have done anything as on brand for us as this. So we are very excited. We are going to tag a couple people, but if you guys would like to do this tag as well, please feel free to tag yourself. Just let us know down in the comments whether or not you would like to be tagged.
For this video, instead of making a drink, what we wanted to do is we're going to go ahead and try each alcohol for each question.
Yeah, so let's get started. The first one that we have is going to be Tequila, and that is a book with an unexpected twist.
Oh, Taylor and I have taken many tequila shots before.
Cheers!
Ugh. Yep, had tequila before. It's exactly what it tastes like.
I actually really tried to like sip it and leave it in my mouth for a second, and it's not too bad.
We have lemonade chasers, so this is basically just like a little lemonade margarita.
Tequila is probably my favorite alcohol, if I'm gonna be honest with myself. It gets me the most up with the least amount, and
Same.
I think it just tastes the best.
Not the up part, but I do enjoy it the most.
Okay, so what is a book with an unexpected twist?
So for this one, I actually chose Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and for all of the books, we're just gonna put them off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
But that ending definitely caught me off guard because I was like, oh, this is only going like statically one way, and then it was like, nope, 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 nope. So that was something that I was like, I'm sorry, what's happening? Where is it going? What's going on? I was like, I feel it like in my throat. I'm like,
Whew, whew. Okay, for me, I'm doing Beloved by Toni Morrison. If you have not, oh god, if you have not read that book, that is some of the craziest shit I have ever read in my entire life.
That is,
like,
oof.
I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want to spoil anything, but like that is one of the best books I have ever read in college.
True.
And it just like left me feeling so like, not icky, kind of icky. There were just parts of it that I was like, this is so terrible, but then also it was really, really, really good. It's almost like, it paves the way for like magical realism.
Yeah. So number 2 is Whiskey, which is a book that gives you that warm feeling. And
Yeah.
let's... Okay, let me know where you get that warm feeling. You know, I'm gonna be really honest, that was actually a lot easier to drink than I thought it was gonna be.
I'm kind of surprised.
I definitely am like, I feel like it's a pill going down, and I only feel it right here. So
I'm
like,
feeling it like right here, and then I feel like it's also sitting like on the top of my stomach.
I feel like it's
like I'm gonna have bad
slowly-
acid reflux.
Yeah,
later.
I feel like it's just slowly going down. Like I'm like, okay, now it's like the chest warm, and I'm
I turned 24 the other day, which means I now have acid reflux.
Taylor's aging quickly.
For this one, I'm doing What We Talk About When We Talk About Love by Raymond Carver. This one actually I bought because it was mentioned in one of my favorite movies, Struck in Love. Like that book, I don't know what it is about it, but it is just like, as a comm major, before I was an English major, like I can really appreciate the communication in that book. And I don't know, it just makes me like really happy. It makes you look at all aspects of love, whether it be like real love, true love, toxic love, like all different aspects. So I just really like to read it, and I feel like it makes me like, comfort.
I actually chose Holding Up the Universe, which is what I'm reading right now for the Romance Book Challenge by Jennifer Niven. It is just, It's so cute and sappy, and it's just a high school love, like, romance story. It just makes me so happy hearing them, like, fall for each other. I'm like, oh, this is so precious. So it makes my heart all, like, warm and jittery.
2 drinks, guys. 2 sips.
2 sips of 2 different alcohols, and I'm already going insane.
By the way, speaking of our romance book challenge, we're going to link it up here.
Mhm.
It was really fun, and you guys should go watch it. The next one we have here is going to be Vodka, and it is a book that is overrated.
All right, let's just do
Cheers.
this. Oh, I hate vodka. It tastes like soap water. I've never liked vodka.
I feel like that was harder than the other 2, and I feel like vodka is known for being like the easy alcohol. I feel like that's weird.
Yeah.
Is it just because it's cheap?
Maybe, but no, it's just, it straight up tastes like, it tastes like a cleaner fluid. Like, you shouldn't be drinking it, and you know that, but you're doing it
Cleaner
anyway.
fluid.
Okay.
Pods.
Okay, a book that I think is overrated, it's more of a series that I think is overrated, is Harry Potter. And, like, people are going to come at me for this. It's fine. I don't care, because I did not want to read it when it came out, and then I read it for a class, and I still afterwards was like, yeah, that was alright at best. I didn't like it that much, and I was like, this is what people... The fan base is insane, like, literally insane. I love finding out, like, my house or whatever, but that's the extent. I think the movies and the books are dumb. I'm over it.
I love Harry Potter, but it's okay. I respect your opinion.
This is where Taylor and I differ. We're like...
Well, we met in a Harry Potter class, too, so I also feel like I'm kind of nostalgic about that. Like, yes, Tipsy Book Talks was started in a way because of Harry Potter, but also, like, J.K. Rowling, so, like...
True.
That's where I stand on it. So mine also, I think, is going to give me some shit, but I chose Scythe by Neil Shusterman. I feel like everyone on BookTube was like, this is a 5-star read, this is f***ing excellent, I love this book. And I read it and I had such high expectations, and then I was like, it was good.
See, I didn't read it. I literally was looking at Taylor's shelf trying to remember books that I had read, and that was one where I was like, I wonder if this is good. Now I know that I'm like,
yeah. No, I will be fair, like, I have not read the second 2, and everyone, like, loves this series, and I'm wondering if maybe I would like the series as a whole. But just the first book in general makes me not even want to go much, like, I don't even know if I'm going to continue it. So if you think I should continue it, please let me know. Like, I definitely enjoyed it for what it was, but I also felt like I would have enjoyed it a lot more if I had read it in high school.
Yeah. See, and that's where I feel with Harry Potter. I feel like if I had that child nostalgia, then I'd be like a whole different person. I'd be totally for it. But because I didn't, I'm just like, it's okay. Okay, so number 4 is Wine. It's a book that leaves you hungover. I'm
Boxed wine.
Real honest, this tastes like grape juice.
It's because it's boxed wine. I am choosing, technically I'm going to choose a series for this one, but the most recent one that I read was A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It's from the From Blood and Ash series. It's the second one, and like, this whole series has been consuming my life just the past month. Like, I'm not even joking. The new Sarah J. Maas book came out, and even while I was reading that book, I was thinking about this series, and that is saying something. But yeah, so I read A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire for our romance book challenge. Well, I read the first one for our romance book challenge, and then I could not do anything before I read the second one, so I technically also read that during that time. But God, my whole life is consumed by this book right now, and the fact that the next book doesn't come out until April is like actually killing me.
That's insane.
I feel like I can't start another book. Every book that I've started after that is just feels so forced. I'm like, please pick something up. God damn it.
Okay, so I chose Of Mice and Men because I literally I couldn't read anything after that because it was like really dark, and I just got so sad from it. So I was like bad hungover. I wasn't like, I need to keep drinking. I was like, no, I'm done. I'm done reading forever. This is too much.
I hate that.
Yeah, thankfully I clearly read afterwards because like we already posted our Mice and Men video anyway.
We finally got Raeanne reading again. It just took a little bit of smut. Okay, so the next one that we have is actually Gin, and this is an easy read.
So this is actually, when Taylor and I were coming up with these questions, I said it's an easy drink, but this is Taylor's first time trying gin, so we'll see if...
I don't know if I've had gin in anything, but I've never had gin, like, by itself. Like, I've never tasted it.
Like, I definitely have tasted it, and I'm pretty sure I was like, oh, this is just a regular alcohol, but, like, I mixed it with tonic water. That doesn't really change the flavor too much, so I'm pretty sure I can drink it. But we'll see.
It kind of smells like an old lady perfume where it smells, like, really strong, but then also, like, has a nice little, like, rosy hint to it.
We should have been, doing...
Smelling them?
Yeah, we should have been doing a full review.
I like how you're, like, twirling it, too, like it's wine.
Maybe... I've never smelt anything like this. Okay, it's, Hendrick's? Yeah, it's Hendrick's gin, which is, like, a really nicer gin of all things, so...
Fancy.
Yeah!
It tastes like I feel like rubbing alcohol would taste.
A lot of people are either really into gin or
Ugh.
they really hate it.
I feel like that's the first one I've had that made me, like, grimace.
No, I'm definitely going to take that home and make, like, a drink out of that. Ooh, I'm so excited.
We have different tastes.
For this one, I actually chose The Book Thief by Mark Zusak, I think. Because when I read it, I was like, oh, this is a pretty thick book. But, like, I got through it really fast because I really fell into the story. Like, I really enjoyed it.
So for this one, I chose The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. We are actually currently reading it, and that video is going to becoming... So we are actually going to be reading it for a video that's coming later in the month. But yeah, so far it's just been so easy, and it takes probably like less than a day to read. I think I could honestly, if I were to just sit down, I could do it in like one sitting, I think.
Yeah, and okay, maybe it's because I've had to read it before, and like because we're rereading it now, it's just been so easy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I know what's coming up, I know what's happening, but it's kind of fun to like step back into this world and be like, oh right, what's going on here? What's happening here?
What's going on is racism.
What's going on? It's a lot of shit. Everybody's dealing with shit.
Everyone's got shit.
Roaring 20s.
Yes!
Number 6, Rum, a book that's a little spicy.
I hate rum.
What's good is rum and Coke because it tastes like a vanilla Coke.
Well, the last time I got super fucked up, it was when I had rum, and I have not had rum since.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Just take this real quick.
Oh god.
That's so sweet.
Oh god.
Rum is like one of my favorite alcohols. Like, if it were to go in order, it would probably be like tequila or gin, numero uno, and then second is like a spiced rum. So good. So good. Nom, 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 nom. Okay.
You're a weirdo.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay, so for this one, I'm actually going with a newer release, and it is A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. I did a spoiler reading vlog on this, so if you care to know my, like, in-depth thoughts on it, I'll link that down below. But holy shit, this book is spicy. Like, Sarah J. Maas said it was her, like, filthiest book in Alive, and I kind of agree. Like, I kind of agree.
So, since I am reading it right now, but I haven't finished it, I'm not going to say that one, but I
haven't gotten to the spicy parts yet.
To say is a different Sarah J. Maas book, which is A Court of Mist and Fury, because I definitely love that one more than I did ACOTAR or ACOWAR. So
that one was like, oh, God, that's my favorite smut book.
It's just, it's so good.
I will tell you though, the From Blood and Ash series, also very good smut. Like, good smut.
Good spot.
Good smut. I was gonna say good spice and then good smut, and then it just turned into smut. Number 7 is Beer, and this is a book that is a rite of passage for readers.
What did I even choose? Okay, we're gonna drink first, right?
Cheers!
Cheers!
It's bearable. Like, I don't normally like beer, but like, I definitely, if I were to get like a can of this or someone were to give it to me, I would probably drink the whole thing. I just wouldn't choose it for myself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, this is really good, and I just am like very excited to finish this video and just drink that beer.
Yeah, Raeanne can have it. I'll stick to my boxed wine.
Your grape juice?
Okay.
Alright, so the book that I chose was Nancy Drew, because I feel like that was something that got me into reading, so I feel like it's something that everybody should at least read. Say your thing.
That's it?
No,
I haven't read it.
Yeah. So Taylor hasn't read it, and I told her that she's gonna have to read it now because she's read many other things, and now I'm like, well, you gotta go through the rite of passage, so sorry.
Mine is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I feel like everyone at some point, like, has read this book or will read this book. Like, my dad has read this book.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I took it, the first time I read it, like, I took his books.
Wow.
So, I just feel like it's a rite of passage for all readers.
Yeah, no, I tried it. I didn't like it, so.
I think that was like the first one that I read, and then I was like, okay, I guess I can start reading now, and then I read Divergent, and then I was like, I love reading.
Reading's great.
And now if I were to read Divergent, I'd probably be like, ew. Maybe even The Hunger Games, I'd be like, ew.
Yeah, I feel like it was like a time and place back in like the 2000s when it came out that it was like, this is it. This is the book.
This is the book.
So the next one we have is Absinthe, and we don't have Absinthe, and we're not about to try and make it or go get it, so
You're
we're
not
just
trying to make it.
because Absinthe, you have to like,
Can you buy Absinthe or is it illegal?
no, you can drink it. We went to a bar and they had it, but basically it's like in a thing. It's in, I don't know, I'm trying to do this in front of Taylor's face. It's in like
Framing me.
a thing, and then it like drips out over like sugar or whatever. And it's supposed to like, it takes time to serve. It's not just like in a bottle and you pour it and serve it, right? Yeah.
I have no idea what absinthe is. All I know about it is that a lot of writers used to drink absinthe and just like lose their minds.
Because it's basically like a liquid drug. Like it's hardcore.
Interesting. Well, we are not. I got stuck in my earring. Well, we are not hardcore, so
No.
we're not going to be drinking it.
Because we're not drinking it at all, we're just gonna go into it. It's a book that you're scared but intrigued to read.
Mine is because it is so large and so loved by everyone. So it is The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I'm scared to read this one specifically because everyone talks about how like great it is. So I have all these super high expectations, and then I'm afraid that I'm gonna like go into this huge ass book and then not like it and then feel like I have to finish it.
Ooh, that sucks. That would be like the worst thing to happen.
I'm like
especially with a
actually
big book.
afraid of it. But I think I will like it. So
See,
I bought it. I'm planning to read it.
yeah, no, mine is actually a book that I'm currently reading, but I am scared to finish it because Taylor's already finished it, and she just sent me, as well as our friends booked in Boozy, just a picture of her crying. And so I'm like, well, now I don't want to finish it. And that's A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas.
Just finish it. The next one is Moonshine. I didn't even know that you could buy Moonshine until today.
Taylor's thinking that it is only the bathtub made moonshine.
Just like out of nowhere, you're getting those like those little what are those jugs that have the one finger that you...
So we got two different types of moonshine as well.
Yeah, so we got apple pie and Hunch Punch.
Punch Punch. They smell so good that I'm really scared to drink them.
Anyways, cheers.
Cheers, friend. Oh, no. Wow. This is scary good. It straight up tastes...
That would get you up undercover, too.
Yeah, so this tastes like a Gatorade fruit punch, but it just has the burn of alcohol.
That literally
really
tastes
scary.
like apple cider.
No wonder people get so up on these things. These are so good.
There is something that this tastes like.
I told you, like a Gatorade.
No, it doesn't taste like Gatorade.
Oh, no. Hawaiian Punch.
That's, yeah, it could be that. It tastes like
tastes like-
Hawaiian Punch if, like, your mother were to hide medicine in it.
Yes! Yes! She's like, they're gonna get good sleep tonight.
Yeah. Okay, so for that one, it is a book that f***s you up.
Just like these drinks, this book is gonna f*** you up. I chose We Were Liars, which I'm actually still reading, but everybody has told me that the ending is going to f*** you up, and I cannot wait. Like, drinking this is so good up until, like, if I were to down all of it and then the next day be super f***ed up. This is how I feel about the book. I can't wait to read all of it and then at the end be like, what happened?
I chose another Sarah J. Maas book. Anyways, you know who I am as a person, so I actually chose Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. This f***s you up in multiple ways. Let's talk about it. So, number one, in the beginning, it's got a lot of torture in it, and it's hard to read. And then, later on, it's got some deaths that f***ing murder me. Always. Like, I can't do it. And I'm not gonna tell you who they are, obviously. But there's deaths that kill me.
Aww.
And then there's happiness that also me up because I'm like, it's so beautiful. If I had to pick a favorite book, it would be Kingdom of Ash. Like a favorite book, like ever.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to read that one too.
I'm so making her read all Sarah J. Maas series.
Okay, is it me?
And the last one that we have, Raeanne is going to tell us.
The last one is champagne because what else would we do than just end the night with champagne?
Celebration.
Yeah. Celebrate. Wow, that smells like
Piss.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that smelled like shit water right there.
It tastes good, but that was a rough smell.
Yeah, that was. Oh my god, that was so. Why does it smell like that? It's your favorite bookish celebration. You know what? F it at this point. Your favorite bookish celebration.
Yay! Guess what I chose?
A Sarah J. Maas book.
Yes. But it's a celebration, so winter solstice in general.
Oh,
Specifically though, okay, I was gonna say Starfall, but I love presents and I love Christmas, and winter solstice is basically just Christmas and presents and happy times. So
True.
I'm gonna just say winter solstice.
I actually chose to mention the party thrown by none other than Jay Gatsby, who throws the raddest parties, because I want to go to every celebration he has. Well, never mind, I can't. He's dead, but yeah. R.I.P.
Spoiler.
I felt like he needed to like Nick needed to start off The Great Gatsby, like how Flynn starts off Entangled, like this is the story of how I died. Just kidding, but like
Lightweight.
like for real though. I'm just saying.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. We totally did not get the permission, but we would like to tag Bookish Potatoes because like those are our girls. And then we also are going to tag a podcast. I don't know if they're gonna do this, but like we kind of want them to.
They
so we're going to tag Booked and Boozy. I don't know if we can do this on a podcast, but you should.
You can also check us out on Instagram at tipsy_book_talks. We post literally everything there, so check us out.
And cheers!
Cheers, everybody! Ooh, baby, baby.
I don't know how to turn my iPad on silent. It just doesn't do it. We've talked about this. I'm 24. I'm basically a grandmother now.
I'm like so excited to eat a slice of pizza after this.
And cake. Let them eat cake.